Well, nothing else is going to fit into this dress, I'll tell you that.
Maybe something in this box. I don't want you to get too excited. It's only on loan.
For that great scene, these actors put the improv in improvement.
Oh!
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for another Top 10 Improvised Movie Moments. For this list, we've chosen movie scenes or lines that were ad-libbed or otherwise changed by an actor in the heat of the moment.
Is that as good for you as it was for me?
Number 10, show tune, The Warriors.
Can you dig it?
For the Coney Island confrontation between this film's rival gangs, director Walter Hill wanted David Patrick Kelly's character Luther to taunt the Warriors from his '55 Cadillac. And he gave him free rein to do it in any way he wanted. Kelly clinked 3 bottles together in one hand and delivered the legendary sing-song taunt that we've come to know.
Warriors, come out to play.
According to Kelly, it was a childhood bully that inspired the chant. It also helps that he's a musician blessed with the singing chops for the line.
Warriors, come out to play. Warriors, come out to play.
Number 9, just kicking it, The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
It's one of them we belts.
Showbiz is dangerous.
There are a few of us left.
During a particularly emotional scene in the adaptation of Tolkien's trilogy, Viggo Mortensen's character Aragorn breaks down when he comes to the realization the 2 of his hobbit friends might be dead, and he expresses himself by kicking a nearby helmet.
We failed them.
Turns out his breakdown was not only emotional, but also physical, because after one too many takes of kicking solid metal, he broke 2 toes. The shot chosen for the final cut of the film was the toe breaker, because you can't fake the intensity of the actor's excruciating pain. Number 8, The Barn Story, Saving Private Ryan.
I can't see my brother's faces. And I've been trying, and I can't see their faces at all. Has that ever happened to you?
Matt Damon only shows up towards the end of this epic war film, and he's so preoccupied with survival we barely get to know his character, except in this scene, which was improvised by the actor.
It was one night, 2 of my brothers came and woke me up in the middle of the night. And they said they had a surprise for me. So they took me to the barn, up into the loft, and there was my oldest brother, Dan.
As Ryan and Captain Miller quietly await more fighting, Private Ryan reminisces about his lost brothers with a spontaneous tale.
He's working on this bra and he's trying to get it off, and all of a sudden John just screams out, "Danny, you're a young man, don't do it."
Damon obviously thinks the story is as funny as we do, but once he realizes it's the last time his family was together, the scene takes on a bittersweet feel, made more impressive when you remember it was ad-libbed.
That was it. That was Dan went off to basic the next day. That was the last night the 4 of us were together. That was 2 years ago.
Number 7, The Zit, Animal House.
All right, you bastard, let's go right here.
When a director gives a comedian like John Belushi a little wiggle room, anything can happen. But it's almost guaranteed to be funny. John Landis knew that when Bluto began dumping food onto his tray, something magical might occur. So he let the cameraman follow him for the rest of the scene. Everything Belushi did in the cafeteria was unscripted, and since the cast and crew weren't in on his joke or its disgusting punchline,
I'm a zit. Get it?
the reactions captured on film were real. It's classic Belushi and possibly the flick's most famous scene. Number 6, Blood, Sweat, and Smears, Django Unchained.
I will admit you are pretty clever.
When injured on the job, most people would take a 30-second breather before continuing with their day.
Now that should be your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth concern.
Not Leonardo DiCaprio. He got so into character for Django Unchained that when he slammed his hand down onto a table during a tense scene, smashing a glass and cutting his hand so badly he required stitches,
Hey! Don't lay your palm flat on that tabletop!
he just kept right on with his racist rant.
There have been a lot of lies said around this dinner table here tonight, but that you can't believe.
DiCaprio even worked the blood into the scene by smearing it across an obviously mortified Kerry Washington's face.
Broomhild here is my property. And I can choose to do with my property whatever I so desire. And if y'all think my price for this here is too steep.
Apparently, the room erupted in a standing ovation after the take.
To the man with the exceptional beard and his unexceptional
Number 5. Hair and makeup, the 40-year-old virgin.
If she starts doing his pubes, I'm out of here.
Some say a comic is only as good as his ability to improvise. By that logic, this film features some stellar comedians, as it has many unscripted moments.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
Everything from Steve Carell's genuine pain-induced curses at having his very hairy chest waxed,
1, 2, 3.
Oh, nipple Oh, Mika, you should burn in hell! Okay, all right, no, seriously, I think I'm done. Ooh, I think we're done. I think that's good.
to Paul Rudd's and Seth Rogen's gay joke barbs were off the cuff.
You know how I know that you're gay?
How?
You have a rainbow bumper sticker on your car that says, "I love it when balls are in my face."
And if you're a fan of the "you know how I know you're gay" back and forths, you should check out the extended DVD scenes, where the two try to outdo each other for several minutes.
You know how I know that you're gay?
How? Because you're gay and you can tell who other gay people are?
You know how I know you're gay?
How?
You like Coldplay.
Where the two try to outdo each other for several minutes. All ad-libbed, of course.
You know how I know that you're gay?
How?
You like the movie Made in Manhattan?
Number 4, Meta Ford, Blade Runner.
Shall we continue?
It's completely natural for actors to tweak their lines for a monologue, but rarely do they go beyond grammar or sentence structure to resonate this much with the character and audience.
Quite an experience to live in fear, isn't it? That's what it is to be a slave.
Though there were previous scripted versions of this soliloquy, Rutger Hauer mainly improv'd the depth and philosophical musings of Roy Batty's last words, and gave us even more reason to ask the question, what is human?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. All those moments will be lost in time.
It might sound a little cheesy on paper, but it isn't when it's delivered as a replicant leader's dramatic final epiphany.
Time to die.
Number 3, Sword to a Gunfight, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Actors aren't immune to travel troubles, and even a tough guy like Harrison Ford submitted to dysentery while filming Raiders in Tunisia. That's a big reason this scene was altered. Originally, Indy was supposed to engage the show-offy swordsman in a choreographed sword fight where the adventurous archaeologist would disarm him with his whip. But Ford was sick and just wanted to shoot the guy.
I ought to kill you right now.
Though it wasn't improvised while cameras rolled, that move impacted the franchise in a big way, and the scene is one of the series' most iconic and hilarious moments. Number 2, the most annoying sound in the world, Dumb and Dumber.
We usually don't pick up hitchhikers, but I'm gonna go with my instinct on this one. Saddle up, partner.
As Dum Dum's Harry and Lloyd head on their cross-country road trip, they meet all sorts of people, including a hitman who's trying to kill them.
Hey. I told you already, I'm on it, all right?
Well, sucks to be that guy, cause car rides with these two mean sing-alongs.
Rock, sing, pig, sing, bird, sing.
Hitsies backsies.
You're it.
and the most annoying sound in the world.
Want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
That last one was injected into the film by Jim Carrey on the fly, and you can see in Jeff Daniels' reaction that he was not expecting it. Even the hitman's outburst was unscripted, proving that sometimes unplanned is best.
Guys! Fellas, you think we could listen to the radio or something?
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Oh! Dude! Holy shit.
That's about $2,000 an ounce.
Really? And what is the kick of it? Which I never...
How many keys, you cocksucker?
In English, please.
Excuse me.
In English.
How many keys, you cocksucker? What the
I love you.
I know.
Hey, Malkovich, think fast!
Number 1. Look Out, Bello, Tarzan the Ape Man.
Tarzan, Jane, hurt me, boy, love it, Jane.
This jungle-living ape man originated in a series of Edgar Rice Burroughs novels, where his signature sound was described as the victory cry of the bull ape. When it came to bringing that noise to the screen, Olympic swimmer and once competitive yodeler Johnny Weissmuller was the first actor to succeed where others had failed. Tasked with inventing a call to summon his jungle crew, Weissmuller and apparently some Hollywood sound editing trickery combined to create one of the most celebrated, imitated, reused, and easily recognized sound bites in film history. Do you agree with our list? Which unscripted movie scenes did we miss? For more top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
You know I know you're gay?
How?
I saw you make a